Hi everybody, my name is Sarah Meyer, welcoming you to the 5th day of the Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival 2011. Today is the Bodega Recognition Awards. This is all in celebration of the people that make this industry happen that don't always get the props that they deserve. Now, most hip hop award shows, we've heard and seen it all before: best rapper, best DJ, best producer. But today we're awarding things like best venue, both indoor and outdoor. We're awarding things like best, most outstanding journalist or publication, both online and in print. Cultural contributions, in memoriam, a whole slew of individuals that deserve to be recognized that don't necessarily always get the trophies or the features that they should. This is what this evening is about, and I'm extremely excited, so let's go inside and take a look. When you give energy towards something, sometimes it doesn't give it back, but at nights like tonight, what does that do for the culture and the community?
It does a lot. It just gave me a lot of gas, so to speak, for like another couple of years. It's really motivated. I'm surrounded by luminaries, people I've looked up to my entire life. Live and direct by Peter Oasis. I've been going to Giant Step events. To be nominated in the category with them is just a dream come true. It makes me feel like I'm on my destined path. I'm going in the right direction. I'm gonna work twice as hard this year so I can win next year. And it's fun. It's just some affirmation.
I wanted to become a journalist just because when I was coming up, the real hip hop journalism was just starting. So you'd see a lot of these mainstream publications and these newspapers trying to cover hip hop, but they didn't really have the context. As a kid growing up in the South Bronx, where hip hop started, I see it all the time. Like, this is wrong. Being a longtime fan, I think I could give people the proper context, the well-informed opinion, and just document it. Hopefully, document it correctly.
So what does it take for an event series to really hit off and just make an impact like that?
The venue has to have actual faith in the party. It's far too often in New York where a venue will only give people X amount of weeks to try to get their party going. And the venue has to actually be invested in the party and actually let them survive in order to do it. If you don't have that, the manager or the owner of the club doesn't want to give you your time, it won't happen. So as long as they believe in you and let you do it, that's number one.
New York basically invented a lot of movements dating back decades. Before they were commercialized and before they got a lot of publicity or media attention, they were really just pure communities of people that were enjoying interaction, recreation, expression on a very creative level and in a very original manner. So when we create those types of things and such a genius level, it can't help but eventually shine because we're the media capital of the world. So we're responsible for a lot. So I'm happy to have grown up in New York, very proud of it. Also proud to be Puerto Rican.
Listen, I'm not a hip hop baby, I'm old school.
Hip hop is very competitive and it's a business and maybe a little hyper materialistic sometimes, but we just want to call a time out today and not talk about ourselves, about how dope I am and how pretty I am and how many records Drew and Noah is selling. But let's take a minute while the attention is on us. And right before our big day, we're going to turn that light and put it back on the people who support us. All right?
The beautiful thing about the Brooklyn Hip Hop Festival 2011, well for me anyway, this is the first time I've been participating, and I think the major continuing factor with everything has been about perspective, showing that really hip hop is more multifaceted than a lot of people seem to realize. It's not really about the MC or the DJs or all the gloss or the music videos, but there's this entire community of people that are extremely passionate and in love with this culture. Tonight I think was a great example of that. Hip hop is very much alive, it's very healthy. There are individuals that have dedicated their entire lives to making it as a culture that thrives. And so it's an amazing opportunity to be here, and hey, Bodega Recognition Awards, the first one ever, is a wrap. Bye.